Welcome back, new day, new workout. Gonna do intervals today, same as what I did last time. So I like the time count here. So it's 35 seconds of movement, 25 seconds of rest. 5 exercises. I'm going for 6 rounds, so this is a 30-minute workout. I've got two weights. Got a really heavy one, my heaviest, 30 kilos, and then a middle light one, so 14. And you'll determine what you need for yourself. So for the heavy one, the first two is deadlift. All right, I really want to try and focus on using the hamstrings here. All right, go for the first 35 seconds, then 25-second rest. Then similar, we're going to do bent over rows, two-handed. And then because this is all timed, I'm not going for reps. I just want to keep a steady pace for the full 35 seconds. Okay, that's it for the heavy. And then the next one is right curl press, curl press. Okay. And then I'm sure you guessed it, the next one is going to be left hand curl press, curl press. Okay. And then the last one, diamond push-ups. So I've got my hands not quite touching, but pretty close. I want them in a diamond. And again, steady state. Go for the full 35 seconds, and then you'll get 25 seconds rest. So there it is. 5 movements, going for 6 rounds. So it's going to be a 30-minute workout. You have to adjust weight. The only one I could see needing to adjust weight would be the curl and press. The other one should be fine. Okay, so let's get at it. Here we go. Okay. So, deadlift. I'm going to try and grab lower on the handles to get more of a stretch. My hamstrings are a little tight right now. I can feel it. So, as I go through the rounds here, I anticipate that this tightness will ease up a bit. Okay. Really good stretch. Yeah, when I did this count last time, I really enjoyed it. Okay, bent over rows. I'm really focusing here on squeezing the back muscles here. So it's a little bit of a hold at the top. Make sure I get full contraction. And trying to keep that back straight like a table. I don't want to arch it. Okay, so that's it for the heavy. Grab the light bell now, and this is for the curl and presses. So whatever side you start on, it's up to you. Naturally, I just gravitate towards the right, but I think I'm going to start with the left. I want to start with my weak side. I think the theory for me on that is as I go through the rounds to get more fatigued, I want to make sure I've got the energy to give my weaker side the opportunity to do more reps. So this is not a intense workout in terms of movement speed, and that's on purpose. All right. So lastly, diamond push-ups. So nice steady state, steady movement. Don't want to not a race here by any means. Okay. So full down, full extension up. And I'm trying to go down. My hands are just below the pecs. Oh, I think that one's going to be the most tiring. All right, so round one is done. 5 more to go. Nice and easy, right? All right. Hamstrings, deadlift. You got a little platform, go ahead and use it. Give yourself a little extra stretch on the down. You know what? I've got a couple pieces of 2x4 that I should bring up. Just giving that little extra stretch. I think I'll do that. I'll keep a couple pieces of wood in here. That little extra extension on the down would be nice. Starting to warm up here, springtime. So if I don't work out early in the morning, the heat starts to build. Okay. Again, not a race. Nice and steady. Squeeze at the top. Just a little hold at the top. Yeah. All right, I'm enjoying this pace actually. Just what I needed for today. I forgot to. There we go. see if that holds. All right. Yeah, so when I do intervals, it's not about number of reps for me. I just want to be constantly moving for the full workout clock. So I'm fine balance of picking a weight that I can go for the full time. It's still challenging. I think if I went heavier on the curls, it would be restrictive. And I don't have heavier weights for the deadlifts, unfortunately. So I'm already feeling stronger on these push-ups for some reason. I don't know if I'm doing them differently. I guess I'm keeping my elbows in a bit more. And I'm pushing almost like a tricep extension on those. So that's 2 rounds down, 4 to go. So I'm really squeezing my butt cheeks to get through the top there. And I'm bringing a lot of my awareness into my hamstrings here. Really focusing on having them engaged and really imagining the muscles doing the work there. So I do believe that when you bring awareness to it, how you get the full benefit of the workout. Okay, row. If your lower back is hurting after those two, I would probably guess that form is a little bit off. So really be mindful of having a strong, straight back on those. Or if need be, drop the weight. I can feel myself getting tired on those curls. So, good weight then. I would love to get to the last round and like really struggle. If for me, that means I picked a appropriate weight, which was challenging. I can do it, but it brings me to failure at the end, which is perfect. I don't want to get through this whole thing and really have a ton of energy left that I can be like, I could have done 5 more rounds. I know it's uncomfortable, but I do like pushing my body to exhaustion when I work out. Okay, push-ups, and that'll be halfway. So I hope you're experiencing that. I'm finding that this is a great amount of rest. 35-25. It's a nice number for me. I find 30 and 30 not quite enough workout with too much rest, and 40 and 20 the rest is sometimes too quick. All right. Halfway. Halfway. So I can feel my sweat starting to come. So, what do I put in my water drink every morning? I have creatine. I have BCAAs. And not as consistently, but when my better half makes my bottle for me, she puts in glutamate or glutamine, which helps her in the muscle recovery. And that's essentially it for any supplements that I take in protein powder. That is my supplement list. I think creatine, from what I've read on it, is probably the best thing you can take. No side effects. If you take too much of it, you just piss it out. All right, so really focus on strong, stiff back here. Shouldn't be hurting in the lower back. Got my knees slightly bent, really hinged at the hips here. Okay. I could go heavier on the presses here for sure. So 14 kilos, what is that? Times 2.2, 28. It's like 30 pounds. Right? Curling 30 pounds is a lot. So it's a lot of reps. Other side. Yeah, I don't know why kettlebells are always measured in kilos, whereas, well, I guess in North America it's different. But all the gyms I go to, or did go to, you know, all the weights are in pounds. But kettlebells have always, for me, no matter where I've gone, have always been in kilos. So play around with your elbows. Bring them in, push them out, and see how it affects how you feel the muscles in your chest workout. You can try and target. All right. I love when we get over that hurdle of over the 2/3 point, right? Like, hey, we can do 2 more. We've done 4. Now I can see the finish line. That gets exciting for me because I know I can do it. Find the biggest mental hurdle for me is at the start of that 3rd round because it's not quite halfway. I'm a little bit tired from the first 2, and there's still a lot to go. But once I've done 4, I got this. So, should feel the hamstring starting to stretch out a bit here. Not quite as tight as that first round. And I guarantee you'll feel it tomorrow. And I like doing these 2-hand rows with the pause at the top. I find I really feel these ones the next day. The back feels nice and tight in a good way. Right? There's a good tightness versus a bad tightness. A good tightness is muscles have been worked and they're recovering. Bad tightness is pain and soreness from bad form. So right at the end there, when I moved that kettlebell, I actually had bad form there, and I felt that in my lower back. So that's how quickly and dangerously you can hurt yourself with bad form. So I got to be mindful of that. Even when I'm putting the weights away, do it properly. One more. Oh. All right. Me. Beautiful. Oh. Found myself clock watching there. Knees are getting tired. So here we are, final round. Originally, I was thinking of just doing 25 minutes, but because it's low intensity, we got this. All right. So last round here, feeling tired, fatigued. Really focus on the mechanics of form. Focus your mind on the muscle that's pulling the weight. The form at the back, straight and strong. None of these have to be fast movements. Make them intentional movements. 4 more minutes to go. We got this. So that was that mindfulness of the back when I was moving it there. 3 more to go. Okay. This one, just keep moving like a machine, like pistons on a motor. No brakes, just keep moving. Beautiful. 2 more. I'd be lying if I didn't tell you I was already dreading the push-ups portion of this. I'm okay with the curl and press on my strong side here. All right, so keep moving. Oh yeah. I'll put that one back. Guess I can put this one back. Straighten out my mat. Get ready for the final set of push-ups. Okay, let's do this. Ten more seconds. Last one. Beautiful. 6 rounds, 30 minutes. Low intensity, but hell of a workout still. I'm sweating, catching my breath. And I'm feeling pumped, man. I'm feeling really pumped. So, good workout today. Let the buzzer go. Yeah, loved it. That was good. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.